The IPPR Research Associate Robin Sherborne gave a presentation on the reasons for the ailing Namibian economy and what needs to be done to have it fixed. The local economy was flourishing and enjoying its glory days since 2010 with a growth rate of around 6%. But that honeymoon came crashing in 2014-2015 and the tables started turning. The situation became worse between 2016 and 2020, sending it in the doldrums since then, with COVID-19 adding its impact. All these have been made worse by the investment environment that has been on a long-term decline since 2014.
There's been a trend, and that trend is very much a steady trend downwards, ever since really peaking in 2014. And of course that's not good. Investment is important. It generates jobs and incomes in itself, but it also generates a more productive economy for future growth. And if your investment isn't being maintained or it isn't growing, then you're not going to grow in future. So that is also a very important warning signal for us.
The lack of job creation by Namibia is also among the reasons the economy is on a nosedive. Even before the much-blamed COVID-19 pandemic, Namibia has already lost 12,000 jobs before 2018.
Up to sort of 2014-15, levels of public debt were in fact incredibly low. You could argue they were far too low. We were under-borrowed, even though we'd come out of the global financial crisis and tried to use our fiscal firepower to boost the economy. But the story then took a dramatic turn and public debt climbed quite significantly, to the extent now where public debt to GDP is expected to breach the 70% mark, which is extremely high for an upper middle income economy.
The main question at the center of all this is why growth is eluding Namibia. This question has two sets of answers, that is, events outside Namibia's control, such as the falling of uranium prices after the Fukushima disaster in 2011. The closure of some mines such as Trekkopje, Langer Heinrich, Okorusu, Matchless, Ochihase, Chudi and Skorpion. Slowdowns in neighboring countries' economy, such as that of Angola and South Africa from 2016, cannot be ignored as well. The second reason is when chickens came home to roost. This means self-inflicted pain on the local economy. The pain comes with the question whether Namibia takes its own policies serious.
We introduced a telecoms policy in 1999, which was designed to promote competition in the telecom sector. We end up with a state-dominated telecom sector 20 years later. How is that possible? We award a banking license to an SME bank that was clearly not suitable and was, in my view, a complete scam, and shortly after had to liquidate it. We're still finding out the consequences of that liquidation now. We set up an expensive Ministry of Public Enterprises in 2015, but what results have we seen? Have we seen any public enterprises really being reformed? No. We have seen Air Namibia liquidated. We're not designing policy properly, and we're certainly not implementing policy effectively.
Timo Andreas, NBC News, Windhoek.